Here we go. This is Chris from BattleRap.com. Battle of the Bay 7. End of the day. Not everything happened. I'm here with someone who didn't battle, who's supposed to battle. Who is this?
I am Fat Pete, 2 times. The Saurus, clearly. We're trying to figure out what's going to happen, what the next best step is. There's a couple of different options that we've heard. We're just going to sort of play it by ear and figure out what the best option is.
Right. You want to battle tonight?
I mean, I'm into it if there's a location that's good that people will actually at least somewhat fill out. I wanted to like relive Ilmac and Nestle at fucking
Jack London.
Yeah. That just seems like it makes sense, especially for a BOTB. Right. But I understand it would probably be an issue, especially since this time none of us are staying there to just show up in the parking lot and just be like, yo, this is happening. You know what I'm saying? There's a couple other options.
I caught a body.
Damn.
Did you see that?
Damn, I didn't. I was pacing over my shit. Did he catch a body?
It was very clear.
Really?
I mean, Ness stumbled. Ness had some issues. Ness had a really strong.
He had the worst like traveling experience over. Yeah.
He had a very. They both had strong seconds. Ness's best was the second, but Swave was good all three.
Word. That's good to hear.
Now, let's talk about the history of the Battle of the Bay series a little bit. You have battled at each one of them?
Well, the only one I didn't technically battle at, I still battled. It was me and Dirtbag Dan. Okay. But it was that was when Diz and Arsenal and the whole shutdown happened with QP's babies, mamas fighting and shit. So then Ilmac and Nestle happened, and they asked Dan and I if we wanted to do it there, but Dan had already headed back, I think, towards San Ho, and I was dipping back too. So we were just like, yeah.
So you battled in Toronto?
Yeah, that was
the first American versus American.
It was. Yeah, that was huge.
That's historic.
It was. Yeah, hell yeah. And that was when I had the chain, everything. That was like that was a very big like transitional time.
Right. That's the one where you guys planned to do the double time together.
Here's what's interesting. Who writes 5 rounds for a schmuck like Dan? I was gonna say something else, but I had to take a shot at him. I wrote 5 rounds for that battle. I showed people the mystery round that no one ever got to hear. How dare you? It's like
I was there for that. I was like in the back being like, what's going on?
That's crazy.
Kind of early when I started showing up.
That was a fucking monumental battle. Absolutely. For sure.
So let's talk about the Battle of the Bay series here. Of all those events you've been to, what's the one battle that stands out that you were a part of first?
Ill, for sure. And Dumbfounded.
Right.
Dumbfounded was big. I mean, Dumbfounded, I probably take a little more pride in seeing how I won the battle, and Ilmac like decisively got me. But obviously, Ill's, that's like family and shit. I can't be mad at that. He's the best. That's all there is to it. But Dumb, I felt so good about because the momentum he had at the time, it was literally like if I don't beat this guy today, no one's ever going to, and he's just gonna run away with everybody, But yeah, those two are definitively the best.
And the one battle that you were not a part of that sticks with you?
Wow. Oh, there's so many. Converse QP was Massacre of the Bay, wasn't it? Because that's one of them that stands out.
I think so, yeah.
Ill and Ness definitely. That, like, round for round, line for line, that might be the best grind time West Coast battle ever. That shit is ridiculous. Fuck, there were so many good ones, though. That was back when Kruger served Illusion, fucking in Reverse. God, there's been so many Battle of the Bay, like, classics. It's unbelievable how many good battles there are from it. Unorthodox Phrases versus Illusion. That's hella slept on. Hella slept on.
Okay, so if you battle in a parking garage or in a small room, is that, I've talked to a lot of people after the Ether Cassidy disaster battle. People were like, we're excited to be in the small room. We want to be in the small room. So is that kind of a blessing in disguise as long as the battle happens? I
idea of it. Yeah, for sure. I wouldn't be opposed whatsoever, and I wouldn't ever like go into it expecting it to have a negative effect on the battle. I think it is a good thing, like to sort of break the monotony of what is happening so much these days and to do something a little different. And when you have like the either parking lot or like small type of feel, it's way more, there's like a more intimate vibe to it. People are more engaged and involved. It's not, you don't have to worry about people at the bar shutting the fuck up. Everybody who's in the room is there.
Wants to be there.
Exactly. It was the same shit with Ill and Ness. Everybody was there and they wanted to be there,
Okay. What else you got coming up?
Australia in a month. I'm battling Manas down in Australia. Going down there. Tony Madness is coming down. Caustic's coming down.
Cool.
It's going to be crazy. Gannick's coming out with Gully. Cool. So yeah, that shit's going to be fucking dope. And then potentially Don't Flop Amsterdam.
Right.
If they figure out a date, because I can't get into England, but I can easily get into the Netherlands.
Oh, I didn't realize. Yeah. Okay. It's all those felonies.
No, it has not. That's the crazy thing. It's just because for some reason at Heathrow, they just really dislike me. It's insane. I've been denied entry twice out of 4 trips.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Crazy. All right, well, stay tuned. You coming to Blackout?
Possibly.
Okay.
We will see.
Yeah. All right. Thank you.
Yep, no doubt.
The Saurus, BattleRap.com.